Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe down below and let's have fun together. So today I'm joined by my two good friends. This is Becky Wanyonyi on YouTube and all our social media platforms. And this is Rachel Nelima on all our social media platforms as same as YouTube. So on today's video, I want us to discuss about things that we don't relate to. Things that people do but we do not relate to, or you can call it unpopular opinions, or people don't say them out there. So on my first point is I do not relate to people who tint their front lights. You will find someone has such a good car, he's driving such a good car, but that person has actually tinted their front lights. So during the night, you can clearly see nothing. So I don't understand how they actually drive during the night. And even not even for you. Imagine a scenario where you're giving someone your car because of an emergency has occurred, and that person is not actually able to drive because of such. So I do not relate with those people.
Crazy. So I'd like to give just before I start my point, it's a disclaimer. I'm issuing a disclaimer. Whatever I'm going to say, it relates to people who are being kept, I'm not against being kept. In fact, I'd want to be kept, just staying there and having things done for you and you not sweating and beguiling. But one thing that usually beats me is you'd find someone, they're staying in a maybe house that costs 40,000 shillings. They're living this kind of high lifestyle, but knowing full well that they can't afford it. If this person, if the sponsor walks out of them today, they're back to the hole that they crawled out from. The reason as to why I'm saying that these people beat me is because how do you sleep at night knowing that you cannot afford maybe this house's rent, and you're not doing anything to try and level up to that kind of
your work is to just sit and Netflix
you're enjoying
the whole day, the whole night.
Champers over there, like how do you sleep at night? Because me, I like it when I like to have control over things. I just don't like being surprised, and I'd always be thinking like, what would happen if this person walks out, if this person dies even a natural death, will I go back to where I was from? So I always look at this point like, you're just sitting there, like what goes through your mind, like how do you get sleep? Like
and the funny part with that is ask that person, what do you do? Then just be like, they'll just lie with some story there, I do this business or something, but literally there's nothing you are doing. You're just sitting down waiting for someone to feed you.
I'd like to reiterate the point that I'm not against being kept, but I think whilst you're there, you could be doing something on the side and try to, elevate yourself to that position, or even ask the person who's sponsoring your lifestyle to even teach you how to make money so that you can rise to their level. Just in case they walk out. I mean, do you want to go back to the ghetto? I mean,
and actually, the
what
most
happens?
surprising thing is these people, after all those years, you'll find that they have not saved anything.
Zilch, nothing.
And you're like,
nothing.
You've been here for 10 years. You should be saving even your coins, or you're doing something on the side.
Or you should have learned a skill during that time.
They have all the time, they have all their money, but zero productivity. Like, how do you do that?
All right. Now, nice point. So for me, one of the most unpopular opinions or things that baffle me is those people who are very comfortable to the extent that they are maybe on an entry-level job, or rather a job that is just low paying. But they actually stay there for more than even 10 years. Like, what goes through your mind? Because if you want to upgrade, you can learn a skill, take an extra lesson, do a certificate, start a business, like do something to level up. But to just be in one particular employment for 10 years, 11 years, 8 years.
And the surprising part, you can find they're in the same role,
same rank,
zero salary increment, zero nothing.
No promotions, no nothing. But day in, day out, the routine, I feel it's really,
and they're very happy and comfortable
about it. That's quite.
Can we just talk about these people who just, when you are driving, you'll just see people throwing things outside. It can be cans, it can be
Banana
litter of
peels,
any sort.
yogurt.
They're just
Even
throwing
a
it.
plastic bottle.
Yeah.
You're just walking and you're hit by
Yeah.
a Coca-Cola plastic bottle or something.
Exactly. Or they've just eaten their mindy choma and then they just throw it outside. So I usually wonder, where in the first place were you buying it? If you knew you would not just put all that litter together and when you get home or in a safe place you can throw it. So I think that's something actually that should stop, because we are looking at living in a good environment, and global warming is a thing. True. Guys, so yeah.
Nice.
So I'd like to talk about those people who, yani, they've been, maybe someone has taken you out for lunch. It could be a guy, it could be a chick. Yeah, but you know very well that this is not on your budget. So you get to this place on normal occasion, maybe you'd go for a guarana or a savannah or a tascasida. But now, since you know that you're not the one paying, you're going for the most expensive item on the menu. Like seriously. Seriously. And then you'd find that they're the same people who, when they go to a party where they ask to buy your own drink, they'll come with a Kenya cane and they want to take your JD.
Or they go for the most exotic dishes that they've never even
they're experimenting with your money.
So they're like, let me try this seafood, let me try
this expensive salad. I mean, like seriously, what are those? What are those like?
Very true, very true. The audacity. Another thing, still on that, I'd like to point out on the expectations that are usually there's people living in the diaspora. And this usually is for the people who usually do this mostly, maybe your family and friends who are back home. And they usually feel like, and probably they're earning more than you, but the fact that you're out of the country, they're probably thinking you're earning a lot of money, and they will take every opportunity to lynch you some coins. Maybe you're coming back home, you go with them like for a restaurant treat, and these are the same people who are ordering expensive drinks, exotic dishes on your bill, and they're like, you're paid in dollars. Like, for real?
Yeah, and actually on that point, maybe to just add on that point, those are the same people when you just call them and maybe you're in a fix, they'll just be always complaining about how they don't have money, how you should give them money. I mean,
and they're investing. They are here busy buying lands, buying clothes.
There's no money in this country.
So your money you're just spending, and then they're investing.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very unpopular.
What? Audacity is at an all-time high.
Okay, so I also do not relate to people who work so hard. There are people who actually really work so hard and they earn good money and they do these beautiful things for they invest and all that. But you'll find that person maybe has just like 2 pairs of shoes, or can I say just a broken phone. And those people never mind how like I should treat myself, or I should go for this holiday, or I should go for a massage. They're just there. Them is to invest. Their money is for investment, and you'll find even they're eating the like githeri every day.
And actually saying that traveling is so expensive.
Like, what is the point of working yourself off,
and you can't reward yourself with a trip to the coast, something simple. And actually traveling is not that expensive. People usually save for those trips.
You should take time and just pigia your mwili pole,
I actually tell those people that you are mean to yourself. You are looking for that money, but you actually mean to yourself. You are giving people money. Actually, they are very nice with other people. They'll give you this, they'll give you that, but to them, they don't spend it on themselves.
So sad. Such a sad. Mimi, I am continuously being awed by those people, especially there are men out there. Kwanza, they usually masquerade on Twitter. Where do you get the energy to hate on a single mother, and yet you yourself, you're the product of a single mother yourself. You are raised by a single mother, and or better yet, you have a kid out there that even you're not taking care of. Where do you get the strength to just run your mouth on Twitter? All arguments on Twitter usually land on, like, it will just go, and then at some point utasikia single mothers, single, and the people who usually need those the people who usually fuel those I don't know, those remarks about single mothers and stuff. They were either products of single mothers, ama they have kids out there sana that they're not even taking care of. Like, bro, where do you get the energy? What is?
Yeah, I think my last one is on there are these people in the society who like cutting down trees. They will not even take care of any tree that you've planted. They leave their goats to go feed on your small trees in your garden, and they never plant even a single tree. If you ask them for the last 5 years how many trees you have planted, they'll be like none. So I'm actually surprised, or I'm just shocked by how people live so okay with that thing of not planting trees. Guys, let's plant trees. I mean, this climate change is really it becomes something else. So let's plant trees day in, day out.
And change starts with you and me. It's not about another person. So another thing that continuously owes me is those type of scenarios where you walk into an office, and this usually happens mostly in like government offices, and you pay for a service, but the person who's actually supposed to do that service expects an additional payment to actually help you do that service. Maybe be it visa, be it
do whatever they've been paying for to do.
I don't get it. Like, I have already paid for this particular service, so why am I paying you? What's...
Let me tell you, that thing is so frustrating, especially when you need something. I remember there's a time I needed my birth certificate. So I went to because I would not go to my village, my district home village. So I went to the headquarters. My friend, I was told my file cannot be found. Nothing. Like, I was told, now you have to go back to home. They know I needed that birth certificate like immediately.
They sense desperation or urgency. Over for you.
Now the guy starts telling, this is possible. I have the phone number for that guy in your village. They can send a copy of the file and blah blah blah. I was just like, just tell me you need money.
Just to add on to that, usually I don't understand those people who ask for bribery overtly, like hata hafichi. It's like it's their right, like true. As in nikamata, they're very entitled. It's like it's part of their cut. Like how come? Like there's a time we were helping a friend to just cross the Malaba Uganda border to catch a bus to Rwanda, because they were really in a hurry and could not wait for the flight. So imagine at the border there was another police there. Actually, that guy,
Ugandan police,
he was asking for bribery for everything. After maybe you were being asked to pay just for breathing in Ugandan air. Like, just you're Kenyans, okay? You have to give it. And then by accident, I just happened to take a photo of myself. Apo tu nje. Hey, game over. I was being told those ones of Ati, we're going to take you to another cell. It's illegal to take photos. Really, like, seriously.
It's just like frustrating you so that you feel frustrated.
And Kwanza I'd asked him for permission to take that photo, and then he said yes. Immediately after he took the photo, now it was like, I don't think, with that accent, madam, I don't think it was right of you to just imagine going to such extreme lengths to get a bribery.
Actually, for me, I appreciate those policemen who will stop you when you're driving and they'll be like, madam, let us order. Like, I appreciate that. It's straightforward. You're not wasting my time. Let's finish this business and continue.
But
if I have
just
it, I'll
ask
give
it
you.
In a police manner.
If I don't,
I
won't.
I have a right to say no if I don't. Maybe I don't even have the money. You're not on my
Oh, nice.
Do you guys have any other points?
Me, I'd like to add, because this thing was shared me. There was a time I had another neighbor who was keeping chicken, and it's a guy. His chicken was straying over to my side, and they could make a lot of noises and then poop on my veranda. Nini. So maybe there was I had to just, it figured a point I had to go and tell him, but hey, you can't continue keeping chicken around here if they're going to stray to my side, yeah, because I'm not the one eating the chicken. And then every time people could call me, they were like, Kwani ukona jogo, and they don't have jogos. So my thoughts are, if you know wherever you're living is not conducive for you to either it's not even allowed maybe for you to rear maybe pigs or chicken or big dogs. You can't be having big dogs that are, those estate that have maybe apartments. Actually, you're just inconveniencing your neighbors. It's not fair. Because me, I was like, why should I be inconvenienced by chicken and I'm not the one eating the meat?
Yeah.
I'm not benefiting from it.
Or even the pets, you'll find that you're just walking and a pet is just coming.
So if you're keeping either a dog, a cat, pig, chicken, make sure it stays on your side. Me, I don't even want to hear it cry. Keep it entirely to yourself, by the way. If you're insisting that you have to keep it, please don't inconvenience your neighbors.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
that's very true. And actually that applies to let me just add on that point. That applies to people who in the village. Let me talk about the village.
Yes.
They keep goats, they keep cows, they keep all this manner of animals, and they don't have land to zero graze or anything. They're just there, like mark timing when you are going to leave, so that they
can bring the animals to graze on your land.
I know. It's just
on your manicured grass.
Yeah, I find that not very nice actually. And then you'll find them, they're just sleeping well at night knowing that tomorrow they are coming to your land.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, let's change.
Please. Alright.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have had fun watching this episode. Please comment down below on any other issues or points that you don't relate with.
We'd love to read them.
Yeah, we'd love to read them actually.
Yeah.
So please don't also forget to subscribe down below, like, comment, share, and see you on the next one.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.